Okay guys, today I want to go over your topic for this week is going to be line of symmetry, and just kind of like symmetry in general. So we're gonna do like we did last week. I'm going to take some notes, kind of write everything out for you guys, and I want you to do the same. Okay, so make sure you're writing as I'm writing. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, so you can get everything that I'm writing down. All right. So the first thing we're going to put at the very top is line of symmetry. And if you guys need to do this on two papers, because it's going to be a lot and I'm going to have to try and scrunch it all into one paper, feel free to use two, like your front and your back if you need to, just so you can read it. If you can write small and still read it, then that's great. All right, so we got line of symmetry. So the first thing that we need to know is, what is line symmetry? Okay, so line symmetry, what it is when a shape, so a square, circle, or rectangle, when a shape can be folded into two parts that match exactly. Okay, so there's some things I want to underline in this. So we want to underline our word, so line symmetry. Okay, so line symmetry, underline that. Then we want to underline folded, because that's really important. We want to make sure that we're folding the shape. So it needs to be in two parts. So underline two parts, and then the parts have to match exactly. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this is. So this sticky note, it's a square, okay? Got a square. So when I fold this square into two parts, so I'm going to fold it this way. Line up the edges. Folding into two parts. Open it back up. Bam. I just split my square into two parts, and these parts match exactly. So this is what line symmetry is when you can fold this shape and create two parts that match exactly. These are the exact same length, size, shape, okay? So we're gonna keep that there because we're gonna come back to it. The next part I want to talk about is line of symmetry. So line of symmetry. So what this is going to be the folded line that divides a shape into two parts that are the same size, we're going to put this in all caps because it's important, and shape, again, capital letters because it is important. So let's underline some things in this one here. All right, first underline our word or term, line of symmetry. All right, so the folded line, so this line right here, okay, this line right here, oh gosh, that line, the line right there in the middle, that is our line of symmetry because that is the line that it's folded on, okay? And that folded line there divides our square into two parts, two parts that are the same size. You see they're the same size? And so it's not either or, it's and. They have to have both. Shape, rectangle, rectangle. So we just took our square, gave it a line of symmetry down the middle, right? And now we have two rectangles that are the same size. Okay, so that's our line of symmetry. So just the act of folding it and creating two parts is the line symmetry, but the actual line in the middle, that's our line of symmetry, okay? All right, so next up are the different kinds of line symmetry that you need to know, because there are 3 different kinds. So right here, we're gonna put a little asterisk and put kinds of line symmetry. If it goes into the other parts, that's fine, just as long as you can read it still, okay? So kinds of line symmetry. Now I'm gonna take this part right here and I'm gonna split it up into 4 different sections. Try and give yourself enough room to write in those sections. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Hopefully that's enough room for Miss Jones to write. But you guys make sure you need 4. Make sure you have enough room to write in them. Again, if you need to get another piece of paper and finish taking your notes, that's totally fine. All right. So the first kind of line symmetry is vertical. Okay. So a vertical line symmetry is a line, you guys know what vertical means, that goes up and down. So vertical is a line that goes up and down. So it goes like this. Okay, up and down. So let's do, our shape is going to be a triangle, right? So we need to have a vertical line symmetry, or line of symmetry. So we're just going to draw a line down the middle. See, now we have 2 parts that match exactly. So we took our one big triangle and split it into 2 smaller triangles. I wonder if you guys know what kind of small triangles these are. Take a look at that. If you know, put it in the comments, on the private comments on Google Classroom, okay? Tell me what kind of line that is, or what kind of triangle that is on the side there. Okay, so this is our vertical line of symmetry. Oh gosh, sorry, got a little squeezed in there. All right, next, let's see. The next one is going to be horizontal. Put a box around it. Ooh, I smudged it a little bit. That's okay. So the line goes left and right. So our horizontal line goes left and right. So that means our line's gonna go like that. Just like that, okay? So let's do a heart this time. Try your best to draw a heart. If you can't, that's okay. But I turn the paper sideways so I can draw a heart. All right, so we want to take it down the middle again. So we want to do like this, right down the middle. So when it's turned this way, we have a horizontal line that matches up our 2 sides. So we have that line symmetry right there, and our line of symmetry, where the 2 parts are the same size and the same shape. So this gives us a horizontal line of symmetry. Okay, next part is a diagonal line. So diagonal. I think that's spelled right. Diagonal. Okay, so this is a line that goes up, down, left, and right. So this does all 4. So a diagonal line would go like this, and then you'd have another one going this way. Okay, so I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, so then I'm going to take do a diagonal line. Miss Jones isn't that straight, but it's okay. So I just split my circle into 2 parts with a diagonal line, And those parts are the same size and the same shape. So that would give us a diagonal line of symmetry. Again, I had to squeeze it in there. So a diagonal line of symmetry. Okay. On our last section here, I want you to draw a square as best as you can. If yours is too small, grab another piece of paper. So I'm gonna use this to kind of show you guys what we're about to do. Okay, so our square, and I got a square here. So first we want to make a vertical line on this square. So we're going to take our square, fold it in half. Does it have a vertical line of symmetry? Yes, because we have two sides that are the same shape and the same size. So take your vertical marker right down the middle. Bam. Next, let's check. Does it have a horizontal line of symmetry? I don't know. Let's see. Fold it down the middle again. Oh, let's see if I can make it line up. Okay. All right, open it up. Does it? Yes, because we now have two more sides that are the same size and the same shape. Gosh, same size and the same shape. Sorry guys, it's getting harder to talk. So we have a horizontal line, so we're just going to draw that on our paper. Yes, okay. Lastly, do we have a diagonal line? So this is going to be kind of different. Fold it like that, diagonal, okay? Okay, I just fold it diagonally. I have two triangles now that are the same size and the same shape. So yes, I can have a diagonal line. Now think about it though. If I can do it this way, can't I do it this way too? Yes, I can. See? Some shapes will have two diagonal lines of symmetry, guys. And you'll find those with corners, so like squares. When you match up the corners like that, it gives you those diagonal lines. So make sure you get all of the lines of symmetry. So we did both sides, so that means we have two diagonal lines of symmetry. So let's write out our lines. Right here, we have one vertical, and you can shorthand line of symmetry by doing LOS, line of symmetry. Save a space, okay? We have one horizontal line of symmetry. And lastly, we have one diagonal. LOS. That means that this shape has 4 lines of symmetry. So you're going to have some activities now where you're going to have to find the line of symmetry for some shapes and things like that. So I'm going to let you guys do that. Make sure you look at it carefully, and if you see that the sides aren't the same size or they're not the same shape, then it's not going to have a line of symmetry, okay? If it does, then it is, and you have to figure out what kind it is. So if it's up and down, vertical, side to side, horizontal, left to right, and up and down like this, diagonal. Okay? If you have any questions, please reach out. You guys got this. All right. Bye.